Hello everyone and welcome to GilBroz gaming channel. I am the Dude and we're about to play Ark Survival Evolved. We're going to carry on with Dude's taming ranch, and today we're going to be taming a Triceratops or trike. So let's go and find a good one. We're going to go tame it and show you what it's all about. Okay guys, we have found a nice Triceratops. So level 60 I believe. Let's turn our glass on. We can see level 60. We are going to be using the crossbow, and this is another knockout tame. So let's get our crossbow sorted. Right, with the trike guys, we're not going to be able to use a bowler. It just will not work. The trike is too big. So what I suggest doing is finding yourself a nice little vantage point out up off the ground, because this thing is going to attack you. It is aggressive. So we're going to go get its attention. There we go. We're going to use our trank dart or trank arrows in our crossbow again. We're using a basic crossbow. Now you can shoot this thing in the face, but you can see it takes reduced damage at the front where its little armor bit is. So we're going to shoot it in the butt and any soft part of its body. That's why these things are so good at PvP. If you get a good level 1, it's going to be able to soak turret damage to the face really well. So it's up there with some of the best, which is another utility for them late game. Let's see if we can hit it from here. Oh yeah, in the butt. It's out. Now the trike is a berry eater, so we're going to want to get some berries, or we're going to be using our basic kibble again guys. So we'll go get our kibble and we'll tame this thing up nice and quick. Okay guys, we've landed next to the Triceratops and we're going to pop in our basic kibble. I'm just going to start eating it. You can see it does 0.8 per what was it, 1.6? No, 0.8. This is going to take a little while to tame. We're probably going to need to go get some more basic kibble. So let's go make sure we get enough of that. Let's just check with our glass. Oh, this thing needs simple kibble. Oh, okay. So let's get that out of there. We're going to give this thing mejo berries, guys. So we're going to tame... I was wrong. We're going to tame it using mejo berries instead. The simple kibble is just going to be a waste. I thought that was a bit crazy. So the ways to make simple kibble I will have to do in another video. I think we'll look at all the kibbles and how to make them. Alright, let's pop these berries on it. There we go. There we go. It's going to do much more than it was. Perfect. And we can give it the rest of the berries as well, and that should tame up pretty good. Now if we wanted to give it a good tame, obviously later in the game, or if you want a high level one, use the kibble guys, which I'll show you how to make. We'll have a look at that in just a sec as well. So guys, while that trike is taming, let me just show you some other things about the taming. If we go into our menu here, we're going to want to go to our taming list, and on this you can see I've been looking at shadow mains. Still got its taming effectiveness. That's crazy. They don't lose it apparently unless they get in fights. And then you can see the Triceratops. We've got a female, so that's good. It's going to be good because we want those eggs, because those eggs are going to be what we use to get our simple kibble going. So you can click on this and that's going to track the taming of that one there, so we can actually look straight at it and it's going to tell us how conscious it is and how long the taming is going to take, etc. So that is one key thing to use if you're going out and about taming, and it'll show you the position, so we're not going to lose it. I used to lose them all the time before that, so crazy. But let's jump on in our cooking pot and have a look at this kibble as well. So to make simple kibble, we need cooked fish meat. We need a dinosaur egg, but you're looking at the bigger size, so not the size we have currently. We're going to have to go around and nick some eggs. You're going to need fibre as usual, mejo berries and rock carrot. Now, rock carrot, you're going to need to grow that or find it. And to get the seeds, you can get the seeds just by picking bushes. So eventually you'll probably find the seeds for rock carrot. They are a bit more rare, or you can pop to certain areas on the map which have things already planted, and you can take them from there and we can get the seeds out of them by using like an iguanodon or something similar. Or they might just drop the seeds when you pick them up, so that'll be good. But you can see how rare they are, because we're not getting many seeds by doing this by hand, are we? So you use that to get your simple kibble. Like I say, I'll do a proper farming video and kibble making video. Okay, so I've been and got a couple of kibble from our main base, just to show you the effectiveness of the kibble. So it's 69.8% at the moment. Now the simple kibble, I was wrong, it is made with small eggs. So your Dimorphodons, Archiplex, all sorts of the small ones, any small egg. So that's going to give you your simple kibble, guys. And we can also use the trike eggs as well, I believe. They will give you the simple kibble. So this is going to be handy going forward for other creatures. As you can see, that's just done a nice 20% using the kibble. So the kibble is definitely worth it, guys. So once you get that kibble sorted, it's going to be gravy. Let's tame this bad boy up. Ah, lovely. Again, we won't name it. If you guys do want to name any of our creatures, come over to Discord and let me know in there. We can name them, let them run around the island. It's all good. Or if you do want to join the server, let us know as well. So I went and got a trike saddle, which we had laying around, which was ascendant. But hey ho. Now you can see we can ride it. Whereas before with the parasaurs could run for ages. These cannot. They're quite quick when you are sprinting, and they're very good at gathering berries. That's probably one of my favourite berry gatherers early on. They also have an ability that will trigger if there is enemies nearby, like large enemies, they will glow. They will get a bit of a buff towards that enemy. So I'll go find one in a sec. But they also gather thatch really good. So you can go around smacking things. They've got a decent carry weight, which you can upgrade. Health pool. They take that reduced damage at the front as well. So you want to be face on with your enemies. Oh, I need to get rid of that. Our taming is still on, so it's tracking us. So let's go find an enemy and we'll see what else we can do with the trike. Right, we have a couple of Rexes down here, so if we get closer, we should get the buff because it's from a Rex. Not all creatures will give you the buff, but there we go. We have received the buff. That's going to give us a bit of a buff to our fight. Come on, Ed. I don't think we can win this fight, but you can see we do fairly good damage to it. We've got a good pushback. So the trike is very capable of holding its own, especially early game. We can push this thing back all day. Just keep it faced to us. Can't see anything, can we? Right, let's run. What the hell is that? Is that little white thing? Oh, it's a terror bird. Yeah, we're going to get mushed. Get back. We don't really have the health to fight this Rex. This is very high level. 156 Tech Rex female. We also have a charge ability, guys, if we can get some stamina back. Great. Let's go. We do have a charge ability. Let's see if we can use it. We've got to get enough. Do I whistle that on? Run! Ah! Okay, I had to go tame another one because don't charge a T-Rex if it's bigger than you and badder than you. Okay, so we've got another little female. Now what I was going to say is it does a charge ability, so we're going to be able to charge. We hold down right click. Yeah, and we can ram. Probably gonna get smashed up by a seagull now. Oh, thank goodness. Anyway, so that's that ability. Now the buff, what the buff does for you, if it's essentially triggered by a basilisk, giga, carcinos, which is the crab, rex, rock elemental, spino, ut, and others, they are going to trigger some of the big things. Are going to trigger it, and that will buff all the Triceratops around you. It won't buff you, but it will the others. So if you run around with a pack of these, they're going to do increased damage, and it will boost their health as well. So this overall, it's going to be a nice little buff if you and your buddies, or you and a few of your Trikes buddies, want to go running in against something. It's going to give it a nice buff. They can be used as boss killers because of that buff. It's going to be quite nice for doing well bosses. And obviously PvP, it shields you, the rider from shots. If you walk directly at turrets, it's going to take a lot more damage to the front on the face, so you can really sponge a ton of damage from bullets. It's a thing of beauty, but my main use for them is low level killing of creatures, carrying things, and collecting berries. You know, it's just a bit more versatile for me. You know, you can use it, it'll collect some berries, not as many as the parasol's probably slightly better at collecting berries, but this thing's going to live better. It's going to have a better life against some of the small creatures, and it can put up a fight, as you saw, to some degree against a Rex. So yeah, a bit more survivability on the back of a trike, but less stamina for sure. But you can level that up. We've got a couple of levels. What I would tend to go for would be health. I just want to make this thing such a sponge. You could go with damage, however you feel like playing, guys. But I'll leave that one here. That has been the Trike, or the Triceratops, on Ark Survival Evolved. Using the eggs from this, which will make simple kibble. We're going to be looking at some of the other things that we can tame with simple kibble. The iguanodon probably being the next one. That's going to help us with our farming needs going forward. So I'll be back with that one. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more daily content, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. The dude is out.